Hello, everybody. This is Jessica with Stamp a Blessing, where I stamp to cheer the brokenhearted and connect all my friends to Jesus. Super excited to be back with you live to create with something totally new. And it is a stamp set that I received during our onstage conference back in November. And it's one of those that at times you think, what can I do with this stamp set? Well, I decided to go ahead and try different ways of using it. It is the stamp set hand-drawn dots. Okay, so I hope that you leave this place inspired to use some of your background stamps, and also that you leave full of the presence of God in everything that we do. I always invite Jesus, and I want to honor him in everything that I do. So hello everybody, it is a week of victory. It is a new week to start with creativity and with his wisdom, and I invite his presence to create with us today. It is a joy to have you here. Let me go ahead and turn my camera around so that we can start stamping with some of this new material. Okay, let's do that. Here you go. And I'll be taking this nice music away so you can hear me better. I hope you can. I'm also going to be checking my comments over here to see if you can hear me well and who is connecting with me this morning. But I decided that this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, and I hope you are going for the same thing. Okay, we are to rejoice and be in the Lord at all times. Okay, I have many ideas to share with you, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. And the first tip I'm gonna give you with background stamps is that you actually position them with your Stamparatus. It's way easier, and Stamparatus come with some of this paper. Actually, I think I purchased this paper separately from it. I think it comes with one. I can't remember, but I bought a bunch of this little paper that you put in there because I'm always making it a mess. And Stamparatus is great for positioning everything that you do. Hello, Sue. Good to see you this morning. And also good afternoon, everyone from Texas, said somebody. And oh, there is Carmen from Texas. Carmen Lozano, thank you for being here, my dear. It is so fun to hear from you. I was wondering what you would do with that stamp. Oh, well, have mercy. Here I go. And I'm sure that some of you like seeing me thinking. So I'm going to look for the part of the camera where you can see me at the same time that I'm creating. So yay, here I am. I kind of have to move this way so everybody can see me. But it is fun to be here this morning. And this is one of those that you're like, oh, great, thank you. And then you're like, what do I do with the stamps? Well, I came up with several ideas, and I hope at least one of them totally inspires you, okay? The first one and the first thing that I consider with this stamp set is that it would work really, really nice as snow. And since snow is coming, and for many of you, snow is there already. Sorry, I'm so sorry for that. I'm going to grab a piece of paper that I believe is about, how much is this? It's 4 inches by 5 1/4. That's what I did. And I've been doing so many cards that I don't remember what I cut or how I cut them. You see some of my songs in here. I love to start the day with singing. I love to start the day with something in my heart. And this song, as I was praying this morning, came to my heart. It's the one that says, let the king of my heart be the mountain where I run, the fountain I drink from. Oh, he is my song. And today I believe that he needs to be the song that stays in our heart. You know, when you have a song and it doesn't leave you all day long, I think this is a good day to have that. Okay, to keep Christ as our song all day long, meditating on him, thinking of him. And I love this part that says, let the king of my heart be the mountain where I run. So I'll start today just by saying, let him be your goal. Let him be your accomplishment. Let him be the hill that you go up and you're like, I got this. I'm going to find his presence. I'm going to go encounter God. Well, I'm going to run up that mountain. This is your day to do that. And that's just the first verse. You need to check the other ones. But I love that one. Be the mountain where I run, the fountain I drink from. Oh my goodness, the fountain of love. His love is sweet. His love is compassionate. His love gives us so much grace day through day. And you need to invite Jesus into everything that you do. I think things will go way smoother and more full of peace. And that's why you're here with me. And that's why I'm here today. I'll put it right here on the side because I want to keep it on my mind. I see that my camera is a little bit move. Let's see if I put this a little bit more straight there for you. Yeah, that is way better. But I'm going to position this Pool Party cardstock 4 by 5 1/4 right at this corner, and pretty much for the remainder of this video, everything will go into that corner because that's a corner that I chose to just put it. It's easier to just put it in there. I'm not going to be using the magnets for this one. I'll keep them on the back of my Stamparatus because I particularly want the whole paper to be covered by this. So this is going to cover the whole thing. So I'm not very concerned about it. But the first thing that I came up with is that this definitely could become snow. So since it's going to become snow, I'm going to use my Whisper White stamping pad. Very, very neat. I still have a little bit of the refill, but I think I put enough. So let's see how juicy it is this morning since I made this card yesterday. And I'm gonna go around and put a lot of this on it. Now, for this card, I just remembered something. Let me get something out here. I remember something just with this one. And it's, let's use a little bit of tape on this one, okay? You could put just a glue dot if you wish. I'm just gonna put a little bit of tape right here. Okay, so that it sticks there because I'm not using my magnet. And this is one that is a very, how can I say? It's very sticky type of, it's a different type of ink. It's not the water soluble ink that we usually use. This is more, I can't remember the name of it. It's called Craft Pad. It's craft ink. So it's just a little bit different. So I want my paper to stay there, okay, not to go anywhere. I'm gonna go ahead and press really hard. And if those pieces of snowflake, like I'm calling them, are not exactly white and as I want them, look at my fingers, they're all inky. You can tell we're gonna be doing a lot of things this morning. But okay, it's not super duper white like I would like for it to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit more. I'm gonna press a little harder and see if that helps, okay? Because yesterday I think I did it twice, but if I have to do it again, I'll do it again. I don't have a problem. Okay, let's see. Okay, I still want more. Come on, give me more, give me more, give me more. Maybe I have to stand up and press it real hard. Okay, I'm gonna do a sandwich here. Cha, 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 cha. Come on, give me the white that I'm waiting for. Oh, okay, that's looking way better. And I'm adding a lot. I think my pad, honestly, is not that juicy, even though it looks like it. The cool thing about the Stamparatus is that you can do this a lot of times. Usually I use my magnet. Today I am using a piece of tape behind it because I wanted to cover the entire thing, okay? Okay, I think this is pretty good. Let me show you how it looks. It still has a couple of spots in there that doesn't look perfect, but if I'm trying to look for perfection, it may never work. So I'm gonna leave it right there. Okay, you can keep doing that if you wish at another occasion. You can just keep adding more if you wish, but I'll show you something that I made with it. I'm gonna put this aside. Before we go and leave this here, I want to clean it. And for this particular, I'm just gonna get some wipes because I don't want my, how do you call my little thingy? Somebody remind me. My little cleaner that I'm forgetting its name. I don't want it totally white because I'm going to be using this a lot in a minute. Okay. And I see some of your comments. I've been going through a lot to the past 2.5 years. I will not survive. Oh, yes, indeed. He is holding us, my dear. He is definitely holding us. And these years have been tough, and I receive emails and receive many comments like yours where many have endured lots of loss, and it's really difficult, and I am so sorry for that. It is a very difficult season, particularly now during Christmas, because many are missing loved ones, and it's not that fun when you're missing people you love and that you wish were around you. But you know what? I pray that the Lord sustains you today. I pray that he gives you the comfort. You know how people sing about Jesus being comfort and joy? He came for that. He came for the brokenhearted. He came so that you and me can still laugh and smile. And oh, let me tell you this. As I'm cleaning this, I just praise the Lord because yesterday I went to one of my previous churches. I love Lewisburg, in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. I went to minister there, and I started singing. I sing and I play keys. I'm not a super mega key player, but I do my best to worship. And when I was there, I had all my songs ready, and my son was going to be playing the drums, and it was such an amazing time. So we have all the songs rehearsed, and I'm like, okay, we're going to do our worship. And as soon as I call on the presence of the Lord, I started laughing. I just started laughing. I could not stop laughing. Does that ever happen to you? I was not nervous. It was not nervousness. It's not like, oh my goodness, maybe something's wrong. No, I just could not stop laughing because the presence of the Lord was so beautiful in the place. It was just waiting for us in the place. Everybody that was there was so hungry and so expecting the presence of God. And then it was just beautiful because I received this word about the expectation that we are to have on Jesus. And my friend Myrna, one of the sisters from this church, had a dream with me where I was pregnant. And I was so pregnant that I was about to explode. Like my belly was really big. And mind you, I'm not pregnant and I'm not planning on having any more children. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, I'm so blessed with my 4 arrows. And I'm very content. But I got that and I started laughing when she told me right before the worship. And then I start worshiping and I received this word that the church, the bride of Christ, is about to explode. We are about to have such a beauty and a promise fulfilled and an assignment for us in this season. I just started laughing because right when I started worshiping, I received the interpretation of her dream together with other words that I was receiving from him. It's like a download, you know, when you start thinking like he thinks, there is joy inside of you. So I want to impart that joy to you while I am here. And some of you say, I don't know how you do it. You have all this energy. You have all this joy. I'm going to tell you something. It is not me. It is the Holy Spirit. It is this Holy Spirit of God that gives me joy. And I just share it with you because it's so awesome. Okay, so this is a very easy way of using it. It totally looks like snow. But I want to show you, I prepared so that this video is not totally mega long. So I made a card with the snow. You're like, well, that looks like kind of dots in there that don't have any meaning. But look what I did. I went ahead and made this card. And I did the same thing. I used a pool party piece of cardstock. I put a little bit of black behind and then a pool party as a card base. I used some of my paper pumpkin. One of the last. Yeah, it was the Ho 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 Kid, the Merry Christmas. I put some of the snowflakes and I put some of the new pearls as well. Those pearls are called iridescent pearls, basic jewels. Very, very cute. But this is a card that you can create. So if you need snow, you need the hand-drawn dots, okay? And I'm loving them so far. And this is the same craft, you know, ink that I used. And it kind of looks it looks embossed, but it's not embossed, my dears. It is just using that craft Whisper White that I use in here. So that is one of the ways that I want you to consider using these ones when you get your hands on them. Hand-drawn dots on your hands. Because I think you're going to get them. I love them. Okay, so I'll put that on this side and I'm going to make my new one. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to bring a piece of 4 by 5 1/4. I think this is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to go, no, I think this is a little bigger, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep it right there. I think it will cover the entire thing. Let's see. Yeah, I think that is good. The next thing I'm going to bring is you could certainly do a black and white card. And this is so good. Ooh, I see love, the pop of red. Yes, the Mary. It looks good. The joy of the Lord. Oh, Rhonda, it's here. Awesome. Thank you, Rhonda, for being here from YouTube. I see Maria. Hola. She made it. Simply Shammy. Oh, have mercy. Thank you for helpers. My Simply Shammy is right here. Yeah, I usually cut it in half and put it in this little package. It's lasting me forever, which I love. But I'll keep it here. And I also keep my Kleenex because I'm using a lot of ink today. So I have Memento ink. And I'm going to use my Memento ink to just put a lot of black around here. And it would not be a bad idea for me to try to use a tape as well, like I did with the other one. Maybe, just maybe, because I'm live and I don't want to make all the boo-boos that I usually do. So I'm just going to put a little bit of tape and you're going to give me grace. Is that okay? Grace, grace, grace. Thank you, Jesus, because you're the fountain I drink from. He gives us joy. And his joy is our strength. So yesterday was so cool. It was so surprising. It was so beautiful because I was not expecting that, you know, but God kind of encounters us in such different ways. And that was one of the ways that he encountered me personally yesterday. I just received such joy and I was so energized to worship. And I'm usually pretty energetic anyway, but I was really energized and I was just like, yes, 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 the Lord is here. I could tell that he was there. It's moments like that. And I know that, It may sound a little weird if you've never experienced that, but I loved it. I love just laughing and laughing and just rejoicing. It was difficult to start singing because I just wanted to keep laughing. Look how wonderful this looks. Isn't that so cute? I love it. I just love it. I love it. Okay, so this was definitely a little bigger than 4 by 5 1/4, but I really like the how cool it looks, and that not every dot is exactly the same. I really enjoy that. And I decided to make another card. So today, these ones are going a little quick. The ones that I do at the end may take me a little bit longer because I'm not totally done with them. But I want to show you 7 different ways that you can use these hand-drawn dots for your cards. And I'm sure that you can have way more. But these are just simple ideas, okay? So you have the black and white. I'll show you the card that I made with it. Here's a card, okay? And this uses several stamp sets, but you can tell what I use in the back. It looks like a designer's just paper, but it's actually the hand-drawn dots in the back. And you can certainly use it in any color that you wish, okay? So you can do that. I'm gonna see your comments in here. I see hi from Michigan. Randy's here. Hello, Randy. Good to see you. So I made this card with deepest sympathy, and on the inside I put thinking of you with all my heart and a few flowers. And this is using the frame florets. Yes, I use the flame florets, and then I use the hand-drawn for the backing. This is the white, then a layer of black, and then my card base is in white as well. A little bit of ribbon in there, and I just keep it very simple. I think for a sympathy card is just perfect, but still the pop of flowers is there, and the thinking of you with all my heart. I'm praying for some friends, so I know exactly who I'm sending this to. So I hope that you like that one. That's a nice way of using and making an easy card. And actually this one came very easy because I already had everything cut out. It was like leftovers from other ones, and I'm like, oh, this goes here and this goes here, that goes there. And then I found my sentiment, and my sentiment comes, I'm gonna tell you, the sentiment comes from the Peaceful Moments, which is this one, and it's still available. And I don't know where I put my frame florets. I think it's here. This is the set that I use, the frame florets, and that little oval comes from the die. So this is what I was using when I did this card. I added nothing else. A little glitter black ribbon was in my stash, and I just use it. So I hope you like this one as well. Now I have another idea. This one's a little bit, what can I say? It's just a little bit, I don't know. It's a little bit challenging maybe. After I did it, I thought, maybe I'm the only person in the entire world that is gonna use this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm taking the excess black ink from here first, okay? I'm not necessarily going like this with my wipey, with my hand wipe, because I don't want it to give me any, you know how some particles from it sometimes get on your stamp? I don't like that. So I'm taking the excess with this, and then I'm gonna use my Simply Chamois. Thanks for reminding me, Rhonda, of my the awesome name for my Simply Chamois. Oh, my clear blocks are falling. I'm moving the entire table, so maybe I'm moving you as well, or moving myself on the camera. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Oh, so good. Yay, there you are. Hi, Rhonda. I'm in Elk City. Rhonda's in Muskogee. I hope I said that correctly. But here I go. Okay, so I have another card for you. This one, this one's interesting, okay? For this one, I used 3 colors. So I'm going to show you what I did. And I brought a cool little dies, some dies. And I already cut this from the die. I'm going to be using this one. So I'm going to show you. This is called the Picture This die. And again, this was kind of like a, is this really going to work? I don't know, but I'm going to give it a shot, okay? So I'm going to be putting a piece of paper here. Oh, not that one. Where's my piece of paper? Let's see if I have this one. Okay, I'm going to put my paper there. I'm going to put this in the same corner as always so that everything is covered. Again, I think this paper is a little bit bigger than I expect for my card, but I'll show you. I know that I'm going to be cutting this ones something like that. And when it comes out, it's going to come like this, right? Well, I'm then going to put this in here. And this will be for cutting, so don't put it on top. But I'm gonna use this right here on this side, and I'm gonna use 3 different colors. I'll use Sweet Sorbet. Let me see if I have space so you can see. I'll move this a little bit higher. I have Sweet Sorbet, I have Mint Macaron, and I have Pale Papaya, okay? And for this, I plan to just open all of them right here. I decided to get creative and got a lot of colors out. And I have some of my daubers, okay? I'm gonna hold this in place, and I'm gonna use some of the Sweet Sorbet, and I'm going to color just this one here, okay? So let's see how this goes. Ha ha ha. Honestly, I was just having too much fun trying to do this, and it worked. I think it worked okay. You're gonna see the card I created with it. But the cool thing is you can color this ones in many different colors, okay? I like that you can do that. I'm also gonna make this little one in red. So I'm gonna have that in there in red. Okay, and this is a Sweet Sorbet color. You can use anything you have, but I'm adding a lot of good color in there. Then I'm gonna take my Mint Macaron, and I'm gonna make one of this with another color here. And again, we're just being creative because you can color this big hand-drawn dots and however you want. So you can do it with a mask like I'm doing that I created, or you can just go ahead and color it with your daubers however you want. But these colors are a little bit less dark, I should say, or bright. So I'm trying to add a lot of layers of it on top of the color. Okay, right there. And then I'm gonna get, whoopsie, I'm gonna get the Pale Papaya, put on my finger as well. And I'm gonna make another one of these ones. And this ones I really have to press it because when I did my sample, it was not as sharp, maybe? Is that the word? I want to move this way so you can see me better. But I'm trying to kind of find the camera and stamp at the same time. That's interesting, right? And I'm going to make another one here. So I'm making different. And you may think, okay, this is, I'm sure you're going to say, Jessica, this could have been way easier this other way. That's okay. I know. I know there could be many ways you can do one same thing, but Jessica kind of went this way because I wanted to play with this beautiful picture this dies. So now I'm gonna pick this up from here. Okay, just pick it up and let's see if it stamps, because the last time I actually kind of blew on it like that so that the color was more crisp and moist. I don't know, because I'm in camera, so I don't want to put my head right under this. You're seeing, well, my hair and my white hairs. This is not good. Oh my goodness, how could that be happening? I'm way too young, but some white hairs are coming. I may need to add some colors to my hair. Thank you, Rhonda. Okay, now you pray, Lord, please let the color come, please. I'm in live. People need to see this. Okay. So it worked pretty good. Now, what I did is that I went through my stamping, emboss, and cut. Stamping, cut, and emboss. That's the right name. My machine, my die cutting machine, and I passed it just like that. Okay, so I have all of my die cuts. And again, this may be something that you can use also with punches. Like you could just color one side with the daubers and another with the daubers, and then just punch them with punches in different sizes of circles, okay? But I pass it through my machine, and this is what I end up having. I'll show you my card. Here it is. And I see that one of my little balloons came out flying. So I'll put it there. But that is the card that I came up with. I use all my little circles and in different colors, and I put some balloons, and I use some of my silver, how do you call that? My silver thingy. I'm forgetting names today. This is not good, ladies. And I put that I'm just so happy for you. On the inside, I put you're easy to love. And I added, this is the good feelings stamp set. You see that I'm just so happy for you. And I put a blushing bright in the back, Sweet Sorbet. This is stamped on Sweet Sorbet. And I added some of my metallic twine. That is the right name, my metallic twine. Oh, it's the 4 kids. You're doing great. What is the 4 kids? I don't know. But there you have Betty. And the little balloons right there. And this is just another way that I use this, okay? On the first card that I made, I forgot to show you something. Let me go here. I just saw it. I'm like, oh, I forgot this. I created this little mountain of snow in here with the basic borders dies. That's what I made. I used this one. And this was like 2 3/4 by 4, and I cut one side and then the other from half like this of paper with this third one right here, and I created some snow. So that's just different ways that you can use your materials. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, I have a good one to go, so let me put this aside because I have another one that I want to show you. And I'm trying to go quick through these ones because then I'm gonna need to get creative because time flew and I did not finish some things. But I think, you know what, there's something about Mondays. Lord has something about me and Mondays, about starting the week well and starting the week being creative. And it's like activating that creativity in me and in you. Because I tell you what, there's nothing more special in me than you. I just try and I set a time. So if you want to create, you need to set the time, right? If you want God to use you in the creativity that He's given you, whatever creativity that is, could be music, it could be dancing, it could be painting, it could be stamping, like me, making cards or scrapbooking, anything that the Lord is calling you to do, you need to set time for it, right? It is good. It is really good. Let me see. I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to take this other paper from here and see what else I need. I need another one. Let's see. Hopefully this is the right size. It's not the right size. You know, it doesn't seem like I have the right size at all times today. So I may move this a little bit here so you see the full effect of what I want to do. Okay, so this time around, I'm going to bring 2 colors. I'm going to bring shaded spruce and I'm going to bring cherry cobbler. And this is a bit of a, how can I say it? This is a bit of a risky business, okay? You are going to be stamping in 2 colors with the hand-drawn dots, okay? The 4 kids are turning you gray. You made me laugh. I just saw your comment. Oh my goodness, I won't even tell you. I love lives because you interact with me. Thank you, Sue. There is a good reason why my hair may be having some strands of gray. I'm going to open the cherry cobbler. Thank you for making me laugh. That was good. And I'm going to cover part of my hand-drawn dots with this. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of move it around until I see that last one there. Just moving it a teeny bit to the side until I see that last one in there totally covered. Oh dear, I think I made 2 more dots red. It doesn't matter. I can even do another line, but you see, it's totally good there. And then I'm going to take the shaded spruce. And I said this may be a little bit of a risky business because you have to be looking what you're doing. And I'm trying not to touch the red. And I think I almost did it. I may mix some of it, but this is going to be a fun card. Haha. I'm not afraid. I got this. Okay, so there I have it. I have 2 colors. I'm going to close my colors before it gets too crazy here on my table. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp. And then you always pray. It comes out good. You always pray. Oh Lord, I have the song here. You are good. You're good. Whoa. You are good. You're good. Whoa, whoa. Let's see how it goes. Yay, ta-da! Isn't that cute? I love the double color. I think this was one of my favorite ones. I see that Carmen loved the black and white card. Thank you. It is very elegant. I love that of it. This one is a happy, just a little bit of a happy card right here. And I decided to make it into a Christmas card because I use the cherry cobbler and what other color? The shaded spruce. So that makes it very Christmassy. So I'll show you the card I created and then have mercy on me because I have 2 more cards to create. I have the 2 techniques, but the cards were not completed before this video. And even though I try, I just couldn't do it. Okay, so have mercy. This is the last one I'm going to show you. That is already done. And then you're going to have to pray with me. The other two come looking good, because I still have no idea what I'm going to do. But I'll pray. I'll pray, and the Lord always give us ideas. Okay, so this is like, oh no, wait, I have one more. Okay, so here it is. This is a card created with this technique. So I have the cherry cobbler at the top. I have this shaded spruce at the bottom. And I added some of the handmade tags. You see it here. Punch in gold behind this. And then I use a punch. I can't remember the size of that circle, but it's a smaller circle, one and something inches that goes inside. For this particular card, I use this Ring with Nature stamp set for the love and warmth, and the flower that is hidden right here behind my favorite, did I say favorite ribbon? I went ahead and bought some of this ribbon the other day, and then they put it on the retiring list. Oh, the last chance list is out and Stamping Up on my website. And this favorite ribbon of mine is really cheap now. I think I paid like $8 and now it's like $4 or maybe $3. I don't even remember, but I love this. Oh my goodness, it's a shimmer gold ribbon. So I put it there because it's my favorite, and I added the two colors, a little bit of usage for that handmade tag that I'm loving. You saw some of my cards before. And then on the inside, I used the Merry Christmas, and I stamp off. You see how dark it is in here? I stamped, and then I stamped on my paper right on the inside. So you can see it right there. It's a little bit lighter, so that you can still read the Merry Christmas, and you have it in there. So this is one that I have. I'm super excited that I created this one. Okay, so I do have another one that I made before I met with you. So I think I have, how many I showed you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to show you 5. So 5 is, and oh my goodness, I have to go through it again. Look, I have my song, and it's right there on my heart while I clean that very, very messy stamp. You see why I love having it on the Stamparatus? Because having it on the Stamparatus is so easy. Okay, you just keep it in here, and it's so easy. You could just put a ribbon around the middle. Yes. Oh, yes, indeed. I could have done that. I think I didn't even realize it. I think I tried to put it around the middle, but it was not perfectly in the middle, but it sort of worked. Okay, so I'm taking the extra like I always do. That way my Simply Chamois won't end up looking like black at the end of the day. Plus, if I do that, I may need to go, if I only use a Simply Chamois, these colors are so strong that my Simply Chamois is going to start oozing ink instead of cleaning it, because it's going to saturate the whole thing. So I like to take the extra with this. I kind of pat it down, throw them away, and my baby doesn't mind sharing his whiteys with me. And then I take my Simply Chamois. When it's just 1 or 2 stamp sets, or it's like line stamp sets, not so inked like this big one, I use my Simply Chamois, which is nice. But look at that song. Let the king of my heart be the shadow where I hide, the ransom for my life. Oh, he is my song. So the ransom is that is paid for your freedom and for my freedom. And I actually printed this song, and I put it on my journal this morning, and I was going through it, just delighting in the love of the Father, and giving thanks for Jesus, for the payment that he gave for my life. And I love that he gave me a life that is free. And he wants you to be free, to be yourself. I love the way the Father loves me. I love the way Jesus, the Holy Spirit, loves us, because it's not one with condemnation and judgment, but it's one that brings you in and just loves you and embraces you with all of your weaknesses and says, come on, you can embellish that. You know, you can bring some glimmer and make it better. He sees the gold in each of us. So as I was going through that, I said, how can he love me like this? Well, because he is good. He's truly good. That's what we have. We have an amazing God that is so good and delights in you and me. So I love just stamping with him. Let the king of my heart be the wind inside my sails, the anchor in the waves. I'll go through that one later. That is so good. Okay, so the next one is, you can also use this. Let's see where I put my paper. Jessica, where you at it? I don't know, around here, maybe. Maybe not. I thought I had it right here, but I'll use this one. This is about the same, but not the same, but about the same, so that you see what I'm doing. Now for this example, I'm just gonna put the whole card in here, okay? But it was not meant to be the whole card, but I'm gonna use the whole card. And I'm gonna bring crumb cake because this is gonna be another idea. I think this is my 5th idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yes, and I have 2 more, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, somebody confirm. I don't even know. I put them aside. So I am going to do tone on tone. So you can certainly just take this and say, you know what? I'm just going to give it a little dimension to my paper. It's going to look like it's popping out. And I like that. I think I took my tape out, but it's okay. I'm just kind of saturating that in there. I'm putting this down and I want my ink to just be subtle, so you can do that as well as a very nice thing. So if you don't have time to go and emboss and give a dimension through dry embossing to your card, you can use a background like this, and it certainly adds a little more when it's just the same color. Look how cute. Isn't that nice? I like it. I like the tone on tone. You can do it with any of the colors, but since I got a new stamp set that I thought it would be so cool to use with, I bought the Peekaboo Farm not long ago because my baby loves sheep and cows and all that. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh, okay, I have to get the Peekaboo Farm because he's totally into bah and boo. He's there right now. This is the bah. Oink, oink, the pink. So I'm going to show you the card I made. There's tone on tone. This is the card I created. So I just cut this a little bit smaller and put it inside another crumb cake card, okay? And then I cut a piece that is like 2 3/4 if I'm not wrong. This is not too big. And I use this stamp set. And I love this. I stamped this in another piece of crumb cake. And I realized that it has some openings in here that you can just cut or you can stamp on top of if you're just stamping it on top of the thing. And put your little ram in there. It's just so cute. Don't you think? I like it. So that's another way that you can use the hand-drawn dots. Okay, now I have another one, and here we go. This is the messy ones. So I left the messy ones for the end. I hope that you forgive me, but this is going to be messy. Now we're getting into trouble, okay? See some of you. I love my Stamparatus too. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, who called me creative in Facebook? I don't know who you are, but thank you. The Lord gave us creativity in many ways, okay? And as I am cleaning this and getting my next thing ready, I love this part of the song that says, let the king of my heart be the wind inside my sails, the anchor in the waves. Oh, he is my song. I love it because you know what? The wind inside my sails, I just love that. It's the one that moves me, right? It's the one that gives us that encouragement, that cheer, that go for it, go for it. It's the wind that is blowing to move you forward when you can't move forward yourself through life. And life is so full of difficult things. Why does life have to be so difficult some days? Have mercy. It is difficult. In this world, you will have trouble. He said it, but cheer up. He overcame the world. And I love that he says he's the anchor in the waves. So even if the waves are going really, really hard, you're able to be anchored in him. And I love that. So I'm just letting you know that because I'm excited about what's going on right now. But I'm going to bring this piece of paper. And I believe this is, oh dear, I need my ruler because today me and my measurements are not doing very well. Let's see if I have this correctly. This is a 5 1/4. I did it good. By 4. Woohoo! Okay, so this one can go right here in the corner. Now, this is going to be one that I have not even tried. So, let's see how this goes. No, actually, I'm not going to do this one first. I'm going to do... oh, have mercy on me. I'm going to do this one. And this is a little bit bigger. So, let me make it smaller. This is the part when Jessica is going to really create with all of you. This is the part that was not... practiced before, and Jessica is going to be discovering if it works or not. And if it doesn't, you know what's the problem? I cannot erase it from the video. So if I cannot make it happen, you have homework to go make it happen for me. Is that okay? You can go make it happen. Come on, you're good at this. Okay, so I have an idea, and I'm kind of sweating now because I don't know if it's going to work or not. And I don't remember if I'm using this correctly. Oh, Lord, help me. I think I am, but I'm not totally sure. Okay, so this is a little bit of a glitter thing. This is not new, but I don't think it's available. Is through Stampin' Up right now. It's Emerald and the glitter embossing powder. So this is embossing powder that makes glitter. So you can use these. You can use these hand-drawn dots to create a background of glitter. Oh my goodness, did I just get into trouble? I honestly think I did, but I'm gonna let you deal with that later, okay? I'm just gonna go for it. But for this, I'm going to need the watermark stamp pad. Let's see if it works. Lord, I haven't used this in forever. So I'm just gonna put the Versamark, and if it doesn't work, you just pass the video. You later on, if you do replay, you just, you know, you go forward. Jessica never did that, okay? I'm laughing big. Now this is laughter of nervousness because I don't really know if it's gonna work. But I'm using Versamark. I love embossing. It's one of those things that you totally love. And and you never get tired of doing, right? I have my heat tool in there, and I just added a lot of dots in here. Oh, that looks so good. I'm gonna get it off from the tape, okay? And I'm gonna use this emerald and the glitter. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna make such a mess, but it may look so cool. Oh my dear, this is a mess. Everybody, you need drum rolls right now. And Jessica needs a lot of peace. Jessica needs a lot of peace. Those who are my friends, you know that you're supposed to be praying for me right now. So I'm just gonna drop it and see how it comes, okay? Because I have this crazy idea that this may actually work. Maybe I should have used my embossing body. That would have been a good idea. Because this is already starting to look like, what were you thinking? But don't worry. We'll make it work no matter what. You see, it has a lot of glitter in there that maybe should not be there. I don't know if it's going to work. Woo, I'm going to blow it, okay? No, it stayed there very nicely. It's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. But I'm gonna do like it's gonna work, okay? And we are gonna see how it actually turns out. Oh my goodness, oh my Jesus. Oh my goodness! It came with me because of the tape. Where's the tape? I don't know, where's the tape? Okay, let's put this aside, away from me, so that I have a little piece. I'll put this back here. Laughing because I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try to make it work. So I brought my little machine here, and we're gonna go for it. It still has the tape under. I should maybe take the tape. Yeah, I'll take the tape and put it here. The kids are awake. Oh, have mercy. Thank you, Rhonda, for being here. It's good you may not be watching my craziness here. Let's see if it actually works and it sticks to it. I believe the glitter is the one that you treated as an embossing powder, but it sticks. And Jessica is not supposed to burn her fingers, okay? So if you still have some of this glitter, woohoo, there goes my finger. You just go like this. And yes, I suggest you use the embossing body so that that craziness that I just did doesn't happen. You see, it have, woo, this did not work. Blooper, did you see that? It went right off. So let's see. Yeah, no, I need something different. I think what I needed was the hidden stick powder. Okay, so definitely we're doing this again. Put it in the trash. Don't worry. This happens even to the best stampers. Not that I'm a best stamper, but I'm trying to comfort myself saying that this can happen to anyone, right? So I'm going to take another piece of cardstock, and we're going to do it a little different this time. This is the part where people start leaving because they're like, Jess, what are you doing? Well, we're just having a little fun. And it's okay to mess up if you mess up. Okay, so let's start all over. This is the part about the lives that you cannot erase, okay? You just need to go with it. You just get it done. So in this case, I'm going to do something similar, but I think what happens is that I use the glitter on Versamark. And I was supposed to put first, if this doesn't work this way, then I have no idea how this works. But I want to do a glittery one. I have another idea for glitter, but I'm giving you this one just in case you have this, okay? So Jessica is very persistent. So she's going to try again with the same thing that we did before. One sec. But we're going to use, I'm trying not to let things fall around me. We're going to use this time the heat and stick, okay? And the heat and stick will go onto my Versamark. Let me put this here and I'll fill it up with heat and stick. You see it there? I'm using the whole thing, sorry, because I wanted to cover the entire thing. There you go. I think we did it. Oops, not this. It didn't go through there. Maybe it did not stamp it well. Let me see. Maybe I didn't stamp it as good on that area. So now I'm using the hidden stick. Okay. And I'm going to put the hidden stick on the side for now. Because to use the hidden stick, you actually have to activate it. So we'll do that now. We'll activate it. And it just kind of turns transparent. So I'm going to do one side first. Woo! It's getting hot. I should have my twizzlers somewhere around here. I'm going to grab it from the other side and do this side. You know, sometimes you just have to take risks to make nice cards. I think I'm taking a big risk today with all of you watching me. But since I actually, I consider that when I do my lives, I am doing it with friends. So it is okay to make a mess. And I think I'm going to actually open this and pour more on the top. All of you are like, Jess, you went balonies. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We can all go balonies at times. You see, like I just did that right now. I'm playing with sand, but it's glitter. Don't tell my kids I'm doing this. This would be crazy. This would be really crazy. And I honestly, I may need to salvage this card after the video because it's going a little bit cuckoo. Someone says, if they don't work, you learn something new and whatever. If it works, if it doesn't work, you try something else. Thank you. I'm winking at you too, okay? It's looking pretty, but let's just say that it's not my favorite, okay? So far. But who knows, maybe I can save it later. I'll put all that inside a little bit later because I have another idea to show you. But let's finish this one first, okay? What's the worst that can happen? I already went through worse today. Okay, everything went wrong with that other one. But I believe this will set it in place now. And I have a lot of glitter out. So you see, I forgot to use the embossing body again. Without the embossing body, this doesn't work. But now this heat should activate the glue and keep that glitter in place, except for the one that has no glue. So I'm trying to make sure that it's there. And if this doesn't work, you and I are going to go to the next card and forget that this ever happened. Okay, so let's see. Hey, it's stuck to it, but it's not necessarily as clean as I wish it was. Look, you see? It's very glittery. It's very cute. But I may take this part out of there. Maybe put a piece of paper right here and use the top. It's still very glittery, so I'm not really going to go too crazy about it. Is that okay? Okay, I'll put it on the side. And let's do the last one because the last one is the one that I actually like. Let me put some glitter on the carpet. Shh, don't tell anybody. And I'll clean this up really good. Now, I'm also going to be using my, this is another messy one, but I actually tried it. So I think it should work good. And this is the heat and emboss. So I'm just putting it here. I need my heat emboss right there. I need at least a little bit. So I'll put that on the side. Heat and emboss, okay. And I'll bring a piece of red. Okay, I'll put it right there in place. I will do this, and you may love this one or not. It's okay. It's okay. Messy glitter background, my kind of background. Oh, Maria. Maria, I'm going to need to send you that one because I know you would do amazing things with that. So there you have it. You see, there's always a crafter that loves the mess. Maria is awesome at just getting something that I think it's a mess and then making something amazing out of it. And then she calls it mixed media. Thank you, Maria. You're awesome. I love it. She's like, oh, this is mixed media. And then it looks beautiful. And I'm like, how come I was never able to do that? I don't know. I don't have her gifting. This is why I love that we're friends, because she always challenges me to do something different with my little mess. So who knows? Maybe I get all excited and do something cool, right? Okay, so this is going to be one of the things that you also like, Maria, because it's going to be very messy. So I have my Versamark, and the next step is going to be, again, my hidden stick, but it's going to be a little different, and I'm glad I left it for the last minute because it's going to be a little messy as well. But I think I can just put all this at the toppy top, and then I'm going to run it through. Okay, that looks so cute. Just like that, it looks very cute. But I want to make sure everything has the hidden glue. Look, like if you emboss in white, this is how it would look, right? If you emboss in white. So you can also emboss in white. That would have been so much easier for me to do in this video. Why, Jessica? Why you wanted to do glitter? I don't know. But it was good. It was okay. It was fun, right? It's fun. Hi, Dee. It's good to see you here. Ooh, you said from Canada. That's what I just read. Okay, so this is the hidden stick powder. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and I brought the gold leafing. Yeah, the one that makes a mess all over it. That one, the one you love using. I'm going to activate this really good and activate the heat on it, or the glue on it. And then I'm going to put it through there. So let's do that again. I'm very ambitious trying to do this in just one live, but I'm activating the glue. As you see, it's turning clear as I activate it. Let me turn this around. Here you go. It's all good. It's all very good. And then I'm going to open this. And yeah, here we go. Have mercy. You move it a bit. And you're going to put everything inside. And I am going to go exactly like I did my practice. Yeah, sometimes if you want a very cute background, you need to go through a very big mess. So this is okay. He's the king of our hearts. And even though our hearts go through a big mess sometimes, we trust him. So trust the process, okay? Trust the process. But now I'm going to get it out. And I have a sponge in there, but I found a better way to work with this. Look, I found a little painting brush, and I'm taking all that I can right now. And it's gonna look so cute. I think this is way easier than trying to do what I was trying to do with the glitter. So if you're like me and you make a mess with glitter, go get the gold leafing, because it's gonna look so much better and so much prettier. Okay, so I'm just trying to get as much as I can out. Look how cute it's looking. As much as I can, so that it doesn't go on my carpet or my table. Okay, it's still going around. I'm gonna need to clean my thing. I need to find a better way to do this process, but so far, you know what? I'm okay with the mess. It looks so cool. I just keep taking all that I can out of it, and it's gonna look so pretty. The more I do it, the more I understand Maria with her mixed media, because it's so cool. Maria, I think you're gonna need the hand-drawn dots. You know, I should have come with an idea for scrapbooking, because I think this is perfect for it. Okay, so I have that. And yes, I have some gold all over. I have glitter all over. It's okay. It's okay. But look at that beautiful. I need to put it closer so you can see it. Look how cool that looks. And still I can get a little bit. It's not that bad. I think it's pretty good. I think I cleaned it good enough. But this looks very, very festive, okay? So I'm gonna clean this a little later. Let me put it on the side. I still have my song and I still have a lot of gold leafing around. So I started to create a card with it, and what I did is that I did practice this one. So actually I think this one looked better than that one, but I put it on a whisper white or basic white cardstock, and I wanted to put something on top, and I'm not totally sure what it will be, but I thought, what about if I try a new stamp set? So we're using a new stamp set, the hand-drawn dots. I'm gonna try the Beautifully Happy. Okay, so I think I'm using real red, so I'm gonna go look for my real red somewhere. It's right here, and I'm also going to get some black, okay, because I think those two would look really, actually this would look really nice. Oh, don't do this to me. This is so hard sometimes to decide what you actually want to do, but I think I have some things already here. Give me a second. I'm gonna get up that I can maybe use to make this card easier. Let's see. I have some things from my stash. I'm not going to be using a frame, but I think I have one of these. Yeah, and I have that in there that I can maybe cover with something. This is from my fitted florets. That doesn't go, right? No, it doesn't go. But this may go because it's gold. So I think this is Poppy Parade. Let me see if it's Poppy Parade or red. Maybe red. And I have, what else do I have in here? Oh, I have one more of these. Okay, so I have some cool things that I can use this here. I'm trying to decide, but I want to finish this card. I'm definitely not gonna look at the other one. But this is such a cute, Beautifully Happy is what it's called. Beautifully Happy. And I want to create with it just for a few minutes before you go. This is so wonderful. Look how pretty that is. Oh my dear. Okay, this would look so nice just right here, right there. And then we can use, let's see, I like for a very happy birthday or sending happy thoughts. These are also cute. Oh, I love Kindness Matters. I love Kindness Matters, but then it's so little. It doesn't matter. I'll use the so little one, okay? I'll use this one, and I'll use this one for this one. And we'll stamp a little. Okay, we'll stamp on red, and we'll stamp on black. So let me start with the Kindness Matters. I'll just put it right there. Kindness Matters, very cute. And then I'm gonna use real red. This is my favorite part because I get to really create, like I'm writing in front of everybody. Okay, I don't know if I put too much ink on that, but I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna bring another one here. Do that. And I feel like it needs something on the other side. So you come, and it has this, but I may not add it. Okay, I don't want that much. So I may add this little part in here. I just like the, where did I put my stamps in? I have one in here and I have another one here. I'm gonna use just that bit. This is such a pretty stamp set. I love that it's linear, but you can also color it if you wish. This is coming in the Numina catalog as well. So I'll just stamp that top because I want to put it right here. Okay. Oh man, that's cute. I don't know where to put things. My craft table is such a huge mess that I don't know where to put things anymore after I'm finishing this card, but have mercy on me, okay? So I want to do something like that. Put that right there in the middle. And then I already glued it, so I can, oh, I can put it right there. No, I'll just put a little bit of ribbon around it. I think that would be nice. I also have this, so I can certainly do that. Just put it right there. I'm not gonna add this one because this is from another stamp set. So let me see where I put my, this ones. Isn't that looking pretty? I love it. I love all that. I think it was enough messiness with all the gold leafing. That's so much. I think I should have just embossed it. Should have maybe just embossed it. Jessica, keep it simple next time. It's okay. It's okay if you make messes. I'm not afraid of the messes, as you can tell, but I'm learning. Are you learning stamping? Because I'm always learning. That is something that we never stop, right? So I'm going to come here and I'm going to put it under. Okay, right there. I'm going to press it because I put some glue in there for that nice. And then where is that? Oh, I like this. I have some of this in here, so I'm going to use this one. It's right where I need it, right? Ooh, it's already cut for me. Love that. Hallelujah. Then you come and make a little bow right here. So just many ways of using one background. And, you know, this can work for any stamp set that you have, I think. You know, you can try using it in different ways. You have one stamp set. Go for it in many ways. Don't just keep one way of doing things. Look how cute. Okay, I need my little dots. I really like this. I'm sorry, I made a mess with the green. I hope you don't mind. I tried to give you 7. I gave you 6 and a something. This is my last card for today. Let me put it correctly. There. No, right there. You can see it well. I'm trying to put it in the right spot so you can see it well. But kindness matters, and a little bit of the beautifully happy. I'm going to be beautifully and happy. Can you be beautiful and happy? Yes, we are beautiful and we are happy. Praise the Lord for that. Let me show you all the cards together. We have the I'm just so happy for you. We have the love and warmth. We have the tone on tone. Okay, so this is the 2 colors, the balloons, the tone on tone. We have the snowflakes. That was a fun one. We have the deepest sympathies, the black and white. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna come up with something for this. So are you gonna be checking my blog or my Facebook group? Because I have to come up with the 7th. So I'm gonna put it there by faith. This is my faith one. Are you with me? I'm going to bring something with faith because you need to have faith in life. So I'm going to bring something with that one because Maria inspired me. I'm a mixed media crafter. So that's going to be my 7 ideas. But this one, it's coming soon. Okay. You went through it with me. So I bless you for that. Before you go, let me share with you something from the Word of God. And I have it on my little journal. I don't know where I put my little journal. So I'm trying to locate it around here where I am sitting. I found it, okay? I found it. God is so good. Let me switch this around so you can see me entirely. Thank you so much for joining me. This is just so much fun. It truly is. I love doing this every single Monday with you. And I've been on the Word, and I love that song, as I said, let the King of my heart be the shadow where I hide, the ransom for my life, for he is my song. And the last one that we were reading, be the wind inside my sails, the anchor in the waves. And he holds us. And then that other part that says, be the fire inside my veins, the echo of my days. He is the fire inside of you and me, the courage that helps us to keep going one day at a time. You don't have to do more than that. You have to obey one little nudge at a time that he gives you. So I invite you to do that every single day of your life. It was really a blessing to think the way he thinks about me. This morning I asked him, I want to think the way you think about me. And he brought to remembrance that Bible verse that says, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is excellent, admirable, praiseworthy, think about such things. And then I loved it because as I meditated on him, I just felt this calm and this beauty that said, I think that way of you. And you know what? The Lord thinks well, good thoughts of you. You need to start thinking good thoughts about yourself as well. Even if others don't want to think them, It's okay. Let them be. God is working in their lives as well. But He's working in you to see the gold and to see the beauty that He placed in your hands to work with. So if you have beauty in your hands, even if it's inky beauty, go and use it for His glory, because in your obedience, there is great honor for Him. And I believe that He has blessings for you. It is a new season. I keep declaring it. And I believe that He's bringing blessings and promises fulfilled to your life. I bless you today. I thank you for joining me. And I hope that if you like this, you share it with others and go subscribe to my channel in YouTube. I need the views over there. I love the likes and I see the comments as well. I want to increase my subscribers in there. So I hope that you join me. If you don't, it's okay. There's so much goodness happening on Facebook as well, where I connect with you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next Monday. Ciao, ciao. God is good.